Welcome to Concord Theatrical's Licensing Chats. I'm Courtney Kachuba, and for the next 5 minutes, we are going to talk about how to plan a season during COVID-19. To help answer those questions, we have 2 stellar members with us from our licensing team.
I'm Samantha Cooper. I'm one of your non-professional licensing coordinators.
I'm Becca Schlossberg. I'm the collegiate licensing coordinator.
Great. Thank you two so much for being here. I know you're getting these questions day in and day out. So let's start with the one that I'm sure everyone is asking, which is, what happens if I need to cancel or postpone my production?
Yeah, obviously a lot of things are up in the air these days, so we're certainly happy to be flexible and work with you as we can. We highly recommend checking into postponing or moving the dates of your show first. We're happy to work with you on that. And we do just need those requests in writing, which these days you can do through a Google form that's linked on our website, concordtheatricals.com. You can find that either linked to the COVID FAQ on the banner on the homepage, or if you go to concordtheatricals.com/resources, you can find it in the COVID-19 section there. And you'll want to submit the licensing amendments form, which covers date changes, postponements, which includes postponing a show without new dates in mind, and then increasing or decreasing performances and increasing or decreasing seating capacity. So anything through that form.
And if postponing or rescheduling is not going to work for you and you do need to cancel, same thing, we would need that request in writing. And we now also have a handy cancellation form through our website in the same location that Sam had mentioned below. So the resources page in the COVID-19 section there, you can find our cancellation form, submit your information through there. If you need to cancel a play or a musical, we can fully refund you, with the exception that for musicals, we're not able to refund the shipping fee and part of the rental fee if your music materials have shipped. If your music materials have not shipped, we can fully refund the musical license.
Great. So let's talk about actually making theater happen during this time. How would I know if a show has available for live stream or virtual performances?
We have a list of titles that we have live stream rights available. You can find them in categories and the resources page in the COVID-19 section. If you don't see a title that you're looking for live stream rights listed there, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not available. We just recommend in those cases to go ahead and submit an application for live stream rights through our standard application. So you'd go to the title page of whatever show you're interested in, click on the request license button, and around step 4 of the application, we now have questions regarding digital and virtual rights. So depending on which you're seeking, you would click yes to either question, fill out those details, submit the form, and then we will check directly with the rights holders and see if those rights are available to you.
That's great. So here is a question I've heard a lot of people ask, which is, why aren't all shows available for live stream?
Yeah, that's a great question. Concord Theatricals itself deals mostly with live performance rights, which means that live streaming digital or virtual rights are often held elsewhere, either with the author, the representation, or possibly like movie studios, things like that. So some shows don't have rights available, particularly shows that have had movies or TV shows made off of them. Those often those rights are unavailable, or if something's in the works. We also know that all of our authors have different levels of comfort with having things live streamed or virtual performances. And so we are checking each request for each title case by case. So sometimes they're approved and sometimes they're not. We do still encourage you to fill out the application like Becca said, so we can check, but do know that sometimes those rights are just unavailable.
Great. Okay, so we have 45 seconds left of our 5 minute. Becca, what are some great recommendations for live stream shows that are available now?
I am highly recommending everyone apply for She Kills Monsters Virtual Realms. This is an adaptation created by Queen Egwene of his play, She Kills Monsters. He adapted it for this virtual digital format. So really able to keep like the integrity of the story in this virtual format. We also have a brand new edition of Now Hear This, or Now Hear This flexible version. This is also just like a great musical for a virtual or digital format. So I would highly recommend looking at either of those.
That's terrific. All right, and it's 5 minutes on the dot. Thank you both so much for all you do. Thank you for tuning in. We have other chats of episodes of licensing chats coming up. Make sure to visit our website. Again, concordtheatricals.com/resources. Go to that COVID-19 section. All your answers will be there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.